everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. So I'm going to show you what I'm working on. The rod hooked up or nothing. I just got the jet unit on it. Got the water pump, P&9. Motor mounts. Can you see that? Let me lower that back down. Look at it, look at the motor mounts on this thing. So I got a lot of work to do. Look at them. Yeah. But I took that old beat up prop off of there. Beat up lower unit and prop. Whoa. Now, so I still got to hook a rod or a cable, decide whether I'm going to try and use that. So, I've got this kind of stuff here. Somewhere this mounts, and it, oops, then this thing I think mounts some kind of way, and then this rod goes from here or something. I don't know. He's screwing it out, something like that. Pieces, parts. So I got these rods and things, but it really don't matter. But I'm thinking the rods actually would probably work better than the cable. And the little 4-horse, I got it sitting right there, and I got it all running, but I still got a lot of cleaning, and I looked at the oil. The oil needs changing, so I got to do an oil change on that. But I still got a little ways to go on the 35 jet. But it is a jet outboard now that jets. Seems to run pretty good too. Guy I got it from said it ran pretty good. But the motor mounts, every one of them, shake, shot. So I'll have to do something about that. But, so. So let's take a look at this jet. Now you see this? It's a little nipple that I had to make, because the water pickup tube stopped right there. So the first thing you have to do is bolt on this adapter plate. See the 4 bolts right there? So you bolt that on, and then that'll go upside down and bolt. Drive shaft will go right in there, and got to line the water tube up. Good news is you don't really have to mess with the shift rod. That's all done on the outside. So let me get set up here. Looks like I got a little piece of grass or something in there. Thing. A leaf looks like. There it is. All right. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down, try and lower it. Okay, here's the little adapter that I had to make for the water pickup tube. Basically, I took some 3/8 copper and whatever size that other one is, using old water tubes out of other old outboards, and you got to make that. And it's going to go down in there like that. Then that will go over this in here. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and set that gently on there. Gently. So that way I can see it and make sure the water pump there lines up. So first I'm going to put some grease all around it. So put some grease in there. Alright. Let me try it again. I'll be back. Okay, that sets in there like that. And then you can see those holes. These bolts go in there. I have to line that up. I can see them in there, so. And you put the bolts in. About right, yes. Things all kitty womp just. Okay, so you had the 4 main bolts going down to hold the adapter on. Then you have a 9/16 bolt back here, and up front you've got a 1/2 inch bolt and nut. Then we're going to put the impeller on, and hang on just a minute. I've worked on a few of these jets, and I've never seen one set up like this. I got this thing here, and I don't think it's all there. And it's just like, I don't know what it's made out of, but it's maybe plastic, I'm not sure. And then you can see the keyway. On most of these jets, this must be a really old one. Now, I got this jet unit in a box, all in parts. But I do have a part schematic for these jets, and most of them have a flat here and have a T-shaped keyway. This one had a slot, so I made a keyway, a Woodruff key there, and it shows that thing's in there. So anyway, that's the way this one works. I see no other. I have some of the original keyways, and I don't see a way to make it work on this because it just has a slot. It don't have a flat. But anyway, there's a washer that goes on first, then the keyway, and then this, the impeller is keyed as well. Line that up to key. At least that's what I say you do. I'll try putting that on first. Yep. So, then I've got some spacers, shims. So I'm going to put 2 of them. Then you put this locking deal that locks the bolt. But it looks like it also has a hole there for a cotter pin. So if it does, I'll use both if the nut goes down far enough to let me. Is that the socket? It is. All right. No, I can't get to the to that hole, but I got this locker here, so that should lock the nut in on the flats. So now the nut can't go nowhere. Then we got these feet. That lines up right there. And starting to look like a jet. And so from here, got 7 Allen wrench type bolts that go all the way around that rim. So I'm going to get them started. Okay, so we got back on that jet, and so you can see kind of how it went together. Now let's look at the finished product. The only thing I got to do is I got to take my shift rod off because I forgot to put a stop nut on each end. But that ain't nothing but a couple cotter clips. But Here's my shifter. I built this little bracket. It's just an L-shaped bracket. I just kept it simple. There's forward. You can see the cup's all the way down, so all the water's jetting right out the back, and she's going to be going, pumping as much water as she can. And then you go to the neutral position, and she's kind of half in between. Then you go to reverse, and she's spitting water kind of forward with a little bit out the back. So it works good. I replaced the bonnet with one that's in keeping with the color scheme that I'm using. She came out pretty nice. So I am jet setting. I replaced that crappy tiller handle grip, if you want to call it that. It was electrical tape. But we are jet setting, baby. You understand? Quite simple. So there's the jet, all done. Now I got to take it for a test ride. Thanks for watching.